What? Yeah, you ready? Dude, give me 5. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Sprague Field for today's matchup between your Wellesley Raider baseball teams and the Walpole Rebels. The Raiders come in to today's game with a record of 5-7, and it will be Brad Marchetti on the mound, trying to improve the Raiders to 6-7 today. Defense for the Raiders will be Brad Marchetti on the mound, and the catcher is not in the lineup, so it'll be Jackson Posnick at third base, Isaac Weicker at short, Tommy Lieberman at second, and Henry Weicker at first. First pitch misses for a ball. And left to right in the outfield, it will be Colin Blasco in right, Jack Wiesel in left, and Brendan Dolan in center. It is Andrew Moore at the plate, the center fielder, leading off for Walpole Rebels. Pitch, swung on and grounded to first base. Weicker bobbles it, but steps on the bag for the first out. One down here in the first inning. We'll bring up Liam McCabe. He is the right fielder for the Rebels today.
Hey, Brad. Come on up, Brad. Hey, Brad, walk it. 8, 2, 3.
Brad to get Marchetti got a quick out here to start this game. Pitch, high for a ball.
Hey, Brad.
Brad Marchetti has been the Raiders' ace so far this season. He will look to cement his dominance today on the mound. A 1-0. Is in there for a strike, 1-1. Marchetti going to feature mostly a fastball curveball mix today. Going mostly fastballs here to start the game. Fastball swung on and hit foul.
Say, Brad, kid. Say, kid. 8, 2, 3, kid.
Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3. And 2 down here in the first. Good curveball from Marchetti that time. Will be Ian Fair, the shortstop, batting third for the Rebels today. Curveball misses low for a ball. Marchetti trying to work off a good curveball in the last at bat. Got McCabe swinging. Fastball hit to right field and deep. That will go foul. Fair got good wood on it that time, but foul ball down the right field line. Pitch fair, curveball. Misses low. fastball in there for a strike. 2 strikes now on Ian Fair.
Go 2-3.
Curveball in there, strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rebels in the first. Raiders coming up, no score here on Wellesley Media. Back here at Sprague Field, bottom of the first. Rebels went down 1-2-3 in the top half. It will be Brian Goggin, number 15, on the mound for the Rebels. He will look to shut down this Raider offense. Will be Jack Wiesel, the left fielder, leading it off for the Raiders. Wiesel has been an excellent leadoff hitter so far for the Raiders this season. Pitches a fastball in there for a strike. Wiesel squares to bunt. Does not get it down that time. Pitch, fastball in there, strike 2. 0-2 to the Raider left fielder. Pitch is taken low for a ball, 1-2. Wiesel trying to be patient at the plate. See Goggin's hat go off that time, and it's very windy here at Sprague Field today. One, two. Fouled back. Good play to spoil it that time by Jack Wiesel. 1-2 again. Curveball hits Wiesel, and so he will reach first. Here as he gets hit with the 1-2 pitch, and the Raiders have a leadoff base runner. That'll bring up Brendan Dolan. Brendan Dolan, the center fielder. Brendan swears to bunt, and it is foul. Dolan's brother Jack in the crowd today, Raider baseball alum and current Tufts Jumbo baseball and football player. Brendan Dolan has done a nice job in center field so far for the Raiders this season and has used his speed to his advantage so far this season. He 0-1 to Dolan. He squares to bunt, holds it back that time and takes the ball. It was 1-1.
Hey, Diner! We say that Dolan.
1-1 to Dolan. He gets the bunt down this time. Throw over to first is wild. It gets away, and it is out of play. A wild throw that time by the Walpole third baseman, Nate Porak. And so the Raiders very quickly have second and third here with one out, with nobody out, I should say, on the error that time by Porak. So a sacrifice bunt resulting in an error. And the Raiders have second and third with nobody out. The third baseman Jackson Posnick at the plate, looking to drive in 2 here and give the Raiders an early lead. Pitch, fouled back, 0-1. Posnick right on that one, just fouled it back. He knows it too.
Come on, Paul. Hey, Paul, let's go 1-3. Drive in now, Paul. Hey, 2 ducks there. Come on, now 1-3. Go, kid. Hey, now, Paul.
The 0-1. Driven to right field, and that will be caught. Tagging from third. No, not tagging is Wiesel. Thought about it that time, but stays at third. And so it's a fly out to right field for Jackson Posnick. That'll bring up the pitcher, Brad Marchetti. With just one out still here in the bottom of the first.
Let's go, Brad. Give yourself 2, 3. Yeah, Brad. 1, 2, 3. Like we say here, Keith. Come on, Brad. We say here. Come on now, 2, 3.
Okay, swings to the first pitch, ground ball to second base. No throw over to the pitcher covering. It's an infield hit for Brad Marchetti, and Wiesel will score from third, and the Raiders take a 1-0 lead. Nice piece of hitting that time by Marchetti, and good hustle from Jack Wiesel as the Raiders take the lead. We'll bring up the right fielder, Colin Blasco here. Blasco looking to drive in the Raiders' second run with runners at the corners. Here with one out in the first. Blasco takes strike one from Goggin.
Let's go. Hey, sit down, Colin. Sit down. Let's go. Come on now, 3.
Blasco squares to bunt that time, fouls it back. And it'll be 1-1.
Come on now, Colin.
The 1-1. Running from first is Marchetti as Blasco fouls it back. So it'll be a 1-2 count here with runners at the corners and one out. Goggin looking to get his first strikeout of the day here on Blasco. Pitch, fastball, fouled away, still 1-2. Marchetti headed back to first. We'll do it again, still 1-2. 1-2 to Blasco. Taken for a ball, 2-2. Would not surprise me to see Marchetti running again, trying to take second base. 2-2. Marchetti going, that pitch gets away. From third comes Dolan. Marchetti headed for third. The throw is not in time. The Raiders get a second run and Brad Marchetti goes first to third. It is a 2-0 Raider lead. Some aggressive base running on the wild pitch by Goggin that time. And the Raiders grab a 2-0 lead. The 3-2 to Blasco. Swung on and hit to right center field. That'll be down for a hit. From third comes Marchetti. Blasco will retreat back to first. He's got an RBI single and the Raiders take a 3-0 lead. Good opposite field hitting by Colin Blasco on 3-2. The Raiders quickly jump out to a 3-0 lead off of Brian Goggin. We'll bring up the first baseman, Henry Weicker, to look to keep this inning going. Still just one out. Weicker squares to bunt. Throw to first by Goggin is high over his head. And the Raiders are going to advance again. Up to second will go Weicker. To third goes Blasco, and the Raiders have second and third with one out and 3 runs already in the inning. And it'll be a mound visit at the mound as Walpole's second error of the inning leads to the Raiders getting a base and costing the Rebels an out here. So there's still just one out. It'll be the designated hitter, Jack Tishman, coming to the plate. Walpole coach going to stick with his starter here. We are still in the first inning. Raiders lead it 3-0. First pitch, squaring in, caught in a rundown, and the throw to the plate is going to be in time to get Blasco for the second out. Up to third goes Weicker, but they're now 2 down in the inning. So that was a big break that time for Walpole. Now 1 out will end this inning. Here with Henry Weicker standing on third base. Pitch. Swung on him, blooped toward right field, and second baseman, he's got it to retire to the side. But the Raiders grabbed 3 runs. They lead it 3-0. We'll be back with the top of the second here on Wellesley Media. Back here, top of the second inning here at Sprague Field. Raiders leading the Rebels 3-0. Brad Marchetti retired the side in order in the first. And so he will face the first baseman, Tim Bender, here to start the second. Marchetti going to look to mix his fastball and curveball once again here and challenge these Rebel hitters. First pitch is a fastball in there for strike 1. Raiders getting 3 runs in the bottom half of the first, giving their pitchers some run support. The 0-1. Fastball in there, 0-2. Marchetti just pounding the strike zone with fastballs here to start this at bat. The 0-2. Curveball fouled away. Good pitch by Marchetti that time. Got him to swing at it, but Bender able to spoil it. We'll do it again, still 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball in the dirt. They say he didn't go. We'll be 1-2 here to Bender. Marchetti's pitch. Fastball up. It's taken for a ball, 2-2. Marchetti doesn't want to let him back in this at bat here. Had him 0-2, now 2-2. Fastball popped up, foul toward first base and out of play. Good spoil that time by Tim Bender. We'll do it again, still 2-2. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3. And there's quickly 1 down here in the second inning. Good curveball that time by Marchetti. 2 fastballs and a curveball on the 2 strikes to finish him off. This will now be the second baseman, Charlie Auditor, at the plate for the Rebels. First pitch, fastball up, 1-0. Fastball rounded toward third, fair ball. Posnick long throw, not in time. So it's an infield hit for Charlie Auditor as the Rebels have their first base runner here with 1 out in the second. We'll bring up Nate Porak, who's the third baseman whose error in the first inning led to the first Raider run.
Go 2-3 second.
Raiders possibly looking to turn 2 here with 1 out in the second. Throw over to first. A little wild that time. Auditor back to the bag safely. Keddy's pitch, swung on and missed 0-1. Nice hard fastball that time by Marchetti. Got Porak swinging late at it. The 0-1. Low in the dirt. Nice play that time to block it. Throw over to first and back safely is Auditor again. Marchetti just keeping him honest. Throw over to first is not in time. Very close that time at first base. Raiders thought they might have had him. But diving back to the bag is Auditor. The 1-1. Swung on and hit softly back to the mound. Marchetti over to first for the second out. Advancing to second is Auditor. And will be a runner on second here with 2 outs for the Rebels. Sean McCarthy, the designated hitter at the plate for the Rebels, looking to drive in their first run of the game with a runner on second here. And 2 men out.
Isaac, you keep it close. Tony, play your spot. Pause 1 step to your left.
First pitch to McCarthy. Here's a fastball line to right field. First baseman got it. Henry Weicker over at first makes the catch. That will end the inning. Raiders work around an infield hit. They lead it 3-0. Back here, bottom of the second here at Sprague Field. Raiders leading it 3-0. It'll be Isaac Weicker at the plate for the Raiders. He is the shortstop today. Weicker squares to bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. One-0. Taken outside for a ball. Weicker working it into a hitter's count. 2-0 here. 2-0. In there for a strike, 2-1. Pitch misses for a ball, 3-1 to the Raiders shortstop. Outside ball 4. So the Raiders have a leadoff base runner here in the second. They look to expand on their 3-0 lead. It will be Tommy Lieberman, the second baseman, at the plate for the Raiders. Don't be surprised to see a bunt here. Rebels had trouble fielding bunts in the first inning, making 2 errors, and look for the Raiders to sacrifice here. Lieberman gets a sacrifice bunt down. Throw over to first is in time. But up to second goes Weicker, and the Raiders have a man in scoring position with 1 out. Back to the top of the order now, Jack Wiesel at the plate here with 1 man out and a runner on second. Wiesel that time squares to bunt. No one's there to field it. A perfect bunt that time by Jack Wiesel. He's got his second hit of the day. And the Raiders have runners at the corners here with one man out.
Let's go, Knowles!
Be Brendan Dolan at the plate. He reached on an error. His first time up. First pitch to the Raiders center fielder is hit foul. Raiders now through their second time through the order here. 0-1 to Dolan. He lays down a bunt. That is foul. It'll be 0-2 here to the Raiders center fielder. Pitch. Taken for a ball, throw down to second, and getting in a rundown will be Wiesel, and they throw it away, and scoring will be Weicker. They throw it away on the rundown. It's another Walpole error. Their third of the game, and the runner scores from third, and the Raiders take a 4-0 lead. It's now Wiesel not being awarded second for a strange reason. I'm really not sure why. I think that's what the Raider coach is asking about. Why Wiesel wasn't awarded second. The ball was thrown away out of play, so it should be Wiesel should be able to advance one base. I'm not sure if being in a rundown affects that rule. Looks like Wiesel is not going to remain at first. Brendan Dolan's still at the plate. The umpires are conferencing here trying to figure this out. Everybody's sort of just standing around waiting. Meanwhile, Walpole does have a pitcher warming in the bullpen. And Wiesel is now called out, they say. So a run scores, so it is going to be 4-0 Wellesley here in the second, but they do call Wiesel out. So there will be 2 outs here in the second inning. It'll be Brendan Dolan still at the plate for the Raiders. Now with 2 down. Finally ready to get back underway here. Now with nobody on and 2 men out. Pitch to Dolan. Taken for a ball. It's now 2-2 to the Raiders center fielder. Dolan on the ground. Up the middle, tough play at shortstop. And Dolan's gonna reach. You see his speed once again making a difference. An infield hit for Brendan Dolan. And the Raiders have a man on first with 2 men out. It'll be Jackson Posnick, the third baseman, at the plate for the Raiders. Pitch from Goggin, running, runner goes. And it is a foul ball. So Dolan will have to retreat back to first base. Raiders had the hit and run on that time. Throw over to first, Dolan back safely. Oh, 1. Dolan running again. Line and caught it short. That's 2 hard hit balls now for Posnick, both finding the glove of Rebel defenders, and that will do it here for the second inning. The Raiders get a run. They lead it 4-0.
3, 2, 1.
Back here, top of the third here at Sprague Field. It will be number 15, Brian Goggin, the pitcher, at the plate. Goggin looking to help his own cause despite having given up 4 runs in the first 2 innings here. He will take his turn at the plate here. Pitch. Hit towards second. It's going to be a tough play. Throw over to first. Not in time. So Goggin's going to reach first on the infield single. And the Rebels are going to have a leadoff base runner here, down 4-0. Will be Cam Martin, the left fielder, at the plate. Squares to bunt and takes a strike. Good fastball that time by Marchetti. Definitely proving he's got a lively fastball and an excellent curveball to work off of. Marchetti throws over to first. Back safely is Goggin.
Let's go, Brad. 8, 2, 3. Let's go, Brad. Hey, kid.
Pitch to Martin. Is lined toward third off the glove of Posnick. Throw over to second. Does not get the out, as dropping it at second is Tommy Lieberman. Tough play that time, and so the Rebels have runners on first and second here with no one out. And that will bring up Tyler Page here, the catcher. No, they'll actually bring up Andrew Moore, as they skipped Tyler Page in the batting order for some reason. Marchetti's pitch. Fastball high, 1-0. Posnick playing in on the grass, expecting a bunt. The 1-0 to Moore. Fastball taken low, 2-0. To the Rebel center fielder.
Come on now, Brad.
2-0 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, 2-1. Is a fastball in there for strike 2. 2-2. Marquetti looking to get the strikeout here. The 2-2. Curveball in the dirt. Carroll blocks it, but taking off for third of the runners and no throw. And so now it'll now be second and third here with one out. Sorry, nobody out, rather, I should say, in this inning. Second and third with nobody out here in the top of the third. The 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Another strikeout for Marquetti, and he gets the first out of the inning. We'll bring up the right fielder, Liam McCabe. His second at bat. Looking to drive in the Rebels' first run of the game. Pitch. Line to right field. That's going to be in for a hit down the line. One run will score. Here comes a second run. And it's now 4-2 Raiders on the two-run double for Liam McCabe. Looks like Tommy Lieberman might have had a play at the plate that time, but does not make the throw, and the second run scores to make it 4-2. Now the runner on second and one out. We'll bring up Ian Fair. Pitch. Curveball in there for strike one. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Another curveball. That misses for a ball.
Looking good, B-Rat. Safe rat.
The 1-1. Fastball lined toward right field. And diving and unable to make the catch is Blasco. One run's going to score to make it 4-3. And it's an RBI double for Ian Fair. And just like that, the Rebels are back within a run. It's 4-3. Man on second now, still just one out in the inning. Tim Bender at the plate. Pitch from Marquetti. Fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Good 1. Taken for a strike, 0-2. To the Rebel first baseman. The 0-2. Fastball line to center field. That will fall for a hit. Dolan going to get it in quickly. That will hold the runner at third. It's going to be first and third with one out. Here for Charlie Auditor. As the Rebels look to tie this game here with one man out in the third inning. Throw over to first, not in time. Back to the back safely is Bender. Pitch running is hit is high to left field. Tagging is the runner at third. The throw from Wiesel is a good one, and that will hold the runner at third. Excellent play by Jack Wiesel that time to hold the runner at third. They're now 2 down here in the third inning. Raiders leading it 4-3. We'll bring up Nate Porak, the third baseman. Here's the Raiders look to get out of this inning, still with the lead. Throw over to first, back safely is Auditor.
Get this guy, Brad. Come on, one more. Get us out of this shit, Brad. Come on, kid. Come on, 2-3, let's go, Brad.
Pitch. Ball low, be 1-0 to the Rebel third baseman. Runner goes, pitches, over to short, Weicker. Over to first to retire the side. But the Rebels strike for 3 runs. Halfway home here from Sprague Field. The Raiders lead it 4-3. Back here, bottom of the third here at Sprague Field. Raiders leading the Walpole Rebels 4-3. It'll be Brad Marchetti at the plate looking to lead off the bottom of the third here after giving up 3 runs on the mound in the top half of the inning. Look to help his own cause here. The pitch is taken high for ball 1. Pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. 1-1. Taken low for a ball, 2-1. Pitch to Marchetti is taken for a ball. 2-1 the count here to the Raider cleanup hitter and pitcher. 2-1. Swung on and missed, 2-2.
You gotta have some plate distance. Let's go. Ball 2-3, let's go, Brad. Let's go, Brad. Hey, kid, come on, Brad. Kid, got a battle up here.
The 2-2. Fastball fouled away.
Let's go, boys. Come on, Brad. Hey, 2-3. Hey, Brad, say 2-3. Come on, Brad. Let's go. Come on, Brad. Hey, 2-3,
The 2-2 fastball. Guess it was 3-2. Marchetti will take first base with the leadoff walk. Raiders now the runner on first. Nobody out here. Will be Colin Blasco, the right fielder, at the plate. Pitch. Blasco squares to bunt. Throw over to first is in time for the first out of the inning. So the sacrificed bunt moves Marchetti up to second with 1 man out. That'll bring up Henry Weicker, the first baseman. Runner on second, 1 man out here for Henry Weicker. Pitch. Taken for strike 1. Fastball fouled away. 1-1 to the Raider first baseman.
Left of the net.
Hey, we got a helper on.
Pitch. Swung on and fouled away toward left field that time. One and two to Weicker. Pitch, fastball, fouled away. Still 1 and 2. One, two. Fastball fouled away again. Do it again, still 1 and 2. Curveball outside that time, 2 and 2. Throw back to second. And back safely is Marchetti. Pitch. Misses for a ball. Be 1 and 2 now. Pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again, still 1 and 2. One, 2 to Weicker. Fastball up, 2 and 2. Weicker showing good plate discipline here in this AB. Pitch. Swung on and driven to left center field. That'll fall for a hit. Marchetti not going to try and score from third on a good throw in from the outfield. So it's going to be first and third with 1 out on a good piece of hitting from Henry Weicker that time. It'll be Jack Tishman at the plate looking to drive in Marchetti and extend the Raider lead here. It'll be Jack Tishman, the designated hitter, at the plate. Runners at the corners, 1 man out here. Tishman squares the bunt, headed for second, and making it is Weicker. So the double play now out of order will be second and third here with 1 out. Pitch. Tishman fouls it away. Pitch to Tishman. Hit toward right field, down the line. Foul. Tishman thought he might have had a hit that time, but goes foul down the line. The pitch. Fastball, fouled back. Pitch. Fouled away. Pitch to Tishman. Taken low for a ball. Gets away briefly, but holding at third is Marchetti. Pitch. Fastball line to third base. Throw to the plate is in time. They get Marchetti at the plate on a nice play at third base by Nate Porak. And so the score remains 4-3. Up to third goes Weicker. So it'll be runners at the corners with 2 men out now for Isaac Weicker. We're in a conference at the mound here before the at-bat with Weicker. Raiders getting 3 runs in the first inning, another in the second, and the Rebels coming back with 3 in the third inning. Gets us to where we stand now.
Isaac.
Runners at the corners with 2 men out here for Isaac Weicker. Pitch is in there for strike 1. Heel 1. They say he held up that time. It'll be 2-0 to the Raider shortstop. Throw over to first, and they got him caught in a rundown. Back to third, and no. He dropped the ball. And he is going to be safe at third. So the umpire realizes his mistake. Weicker will remain at third base. Up to second goes Tishman.
Let's go, Isaac!
The Rebels will go back on defense here. Isaac Weicker still at the plate. Pitch. This is for a ball. Pitch. Grounded to second. Throw over is in time to retire the side. Raiders threaten but don't score. They lead it 4-3. We'll be back here on Wellesley Media. Back here, top half of the fourth here from Sprague Field. Brad Marchetti on the mound for his 4th inning of work. He has given up 3 runs through 3 innings. The Raiders lead it 4-3. It will be Sean McCarthy, the designated hitter, at the plate for the Rebels to begin things here in the 4th. And the pitch. Fastball in there for strike 1 to begin the 4th inning. Pitch. Fastball misses for a ball. Marchetti working quickly here. Pitch. In there, strike 2. All fastballs so far in this 4th inning for Marchetti. Count is 1-2. Pitch. Curveball in there, strike 3. Great pitch from Marchetti. And there's 1 down here in the 4th. That will bring up number 17, Cam Martin, the left fielder. Pitch. Fastball swung on and off the umpire that time. So he takes one in the mask. Umpire's okay that time. We'll be 0-1. To the Rebel left fielder here. Keddy's pitch. Line toward left field and foul. Down the line. It's a bit late that time. Was McCarthy.
Make sure guys are ready for a roll now, right? Put you pinch hit, pinch run, make sure we're ready. What do you say now?
The 0-2. Curveball. Misses for a ball. Looked close that time, but it is 1-2. The 1-2. Fastball misses inside. 2-2. Sorry, this is Brian Goggin, not Cam Martin. My mistake that time. Martin is on deck. Pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts from Marchetti, and there are 2 down here in the 4th. Cam Martin now at the plate this time. The Rebel left fielder. Pitch. Fastball. In there, strike 1. The 0-1. Fastball fouled away. 0-2. The 0-2. Curveball. Just misses that time. 1-2. Pitch. Foul away, still 1-2. Curveball just misses again, 2-2. Two. Curveball misses again, 3-2. Be a full count to the Rebel left fielder here. Marchetti looking to strike out the side here in the 4th. Fastball misses ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk taken by Cam Martin. We'll go back to the top of the order with Andrew Moore. As for some reason, the Rebels are skipping their catcher in the lineup. Will be the center fielder, Andrew Moore, at the plate. Pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Marchetti got him to chase that time. Pitch. Low. 1-1.
What do you say, is it 4th inning?
Number 1-1, runner goes. Throw down to second is high. Good backup that time by Weicker.
See how bad that walk is? Basically fighting.
2-1 here to Moore with a runner in scoring position now. The 2-1. Fastball on the ground, shortstop. Weicker, long throw over to first. Got him, and the inning is over. Marchetti works around a 2-out walk. Rebels strand 1. Raiders lead it 4-3. Back here, bottom of the 4th here at Sprague Field. Wellesley Raiders leading the Walpole Rebels 4-3. It'll be Tommy Lieberman leading it off, the second baseman. Here for the Raiders against Brian Goggin. Out for his 4th inning of work. Lieberman squares the bunt, gets it down. Throw over to first by Goggin is in time, and there's one down here in the bottom of the 4th. The bunt for a base hit attempt does not pan out. Back to the top of the order now with Jack Wazell here. Pitch. 0-1.
Hey, you. How are ya?
Good.
I like that perch up there.
Wazell on the ground, threw into center field for a base hit. And the Raiders have a man on with 1 out here. All right, we'll bring up the center fielder, Brendan Dolan. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch. Dolan squares to bunt. Cannot get it down that time. They're just playing lots of small ball here today. Not afraid to lay down a bunt. Throw over to first and back safely is Wazell. Pitch. Taken low. 1-1 the count to the Raiders center fielder. Throw over to first. Back safely is Wazell. Runner goes. Dolan gets it on the ground. Throw to first is in time to get the out. Now it'll be 2 down and a man on second here for Jackson Posnick. Posnick over 2 in the game on 2 hard hit balls that were hit right at the Walpole Rebels. Posnick looking to redeem himself here. But not before we get a conference at the mound here. Is a quick conference, and Goggin will prepare to face Posnick here with a man on second and 2 men out here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch. Taken low for a ball, 1-0. pitch. Fastball misses for a ball. 2-0 to the Raider third baseman.
Come on, 1-3, go pause. Hey, pause. Go. Hey, 1-3, go pause. Fuck it.
Pitch, curveball. In there for a strike, 2-1.
Go pause. Come on, John, try him in here, kid. Who the fuck you? Come on, 1-3, go pause.
The 2-1. Fastball. In there for a strike, 2-2. Posnick not too happy with that one.
Go pause. Hey, pause, say, kid. Oh, 1-3, 1-3, go pause. Hey, kid.
The 2-2 to Posnick. Curveball fouled away. We'll do it again, still 2-2. 2-2. Fastball up, 3-2. Good eye that time by the Raider third baseman. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. So the Raiders now have first and second with 2 men out here. As Brad Marchetti will look to extend the Raiders' 4-3 lead. Pitch, fastball up. 1-0. Marchetti looking to help his own cause here. Throw back to second is not in time. Wazell safely back to second. Wazell on second, Posnick on first. Marchetti at the plate. The 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball taken for a ball, 2-0. Hitters count here for Marchetti, 2-0. The runner in scoring position and 2 men out.
Say now 2-3.
Swung on and fouled back. Go, 2-1 the count to the Raider pitcher.
Come on, Brad.
Pitch. Swung on and lifted to right center field. Over is the right fielder to make the catch, and the inning is over. Raiders threaten once again but do not score. Through 4, Raiders lead it 4-3. Back here, top of the 5th inning. Here from Sprague Field, Wellesley Raiders lead the Walpole Rebels 4-3. Peter Santo back with you here on Wellesley Media. Due up for the Rebels here in the 5th, it will be Liam McCabe, the right fielder, Ian Fair, the shortstop, and Tim Bender, the first baseman. Marchetti's pitch, fastball, foul away. The 0-1. Curveball misses 1-1. Nice play to block it that time by catcher Ryan Carroll. Pitch, fastball. Misses 2-1. Umpire dusting off the plate here in between pitches. 2-1 to the Rebel right fielder. Pitch, fastball swung on and hit foul. Be 1-2. One, two. Curveball swung on and missed. One down here in the 5th inning. You noted Jack Tishman warming up in the bullpen for the Raiders as a possible relief pitcher. We'll bring up the shortstop Ian Fair. Pitch, curveball, misses 1-0.
There you go.
Fastball in there, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Rebel shortstop. Pitch, fastball, misses 2-1. Pitch, curveball in the dirt. Count is 3-1 here. Pitch. Fastball in there, strike 2. Full count here. Payoff pitch. Fastball on the ground to first. Weicker. Tough hop. He can't handle it, and Fair will reach.
Come get it. Come get it. Come on, Hank.
We're going to get a pinch runner here for Fair. The Tim Bender at the plate for the Rebels with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch to the Rebel first baseman. Swung on and missed 0-1. Throw over to first. And back safely is Fair. Throw back to first, not in time. Pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1. Good lively fastball that time from Marchetti. The 0-1, runner going, curveball in the dirt, throw down by Carroll is not in time. It's going to be a stolen base for Ian Fair. And the Rebels now have a runner on second with just one man out. Bender calls time. Pitch, curveball in the dirt. Good play by Carroll to block it that time. It's going to be 2-1 to Tim Bender. Pitch. Taking low for ball, 3-1. Fastball on the ground, back to Marchetti. Throw to third is in time, he got him. Great play by Marchetti to get the lead runner that time. And there will be a man on first here with 2 outs. Here for Charlie Auditor.
What number hitter, Charlie? Charlie.
Charlie Auditor at the plate, the men on first and 2 down here. Runner going, hit and run is on, ground ball, second base. Throw over by Lieberman is in time to retire the side. Through 5.5. Raiders lead it 4-3. We'll be back here on Wellesley Media. Back here, bottom of the 5th, Peter Santo back with you here at Sprague Field. Wellesley Raiders leading the Walpole Rebels 4-3. Big Colin Blasco leading off the bottom of the 5th for Wellesley. The pitch. Taken high, 1-0. Brian Goggin back out there for his 5th inning of work. Pitch. Taken for strike 1, 1-1. Pitch. Taken outside, 2-1.
Hey, Bosco, come on now, 3.
2-1 to Blasco. Is foul away, 2-2. Pitch is fouled away, still 2-2. Two to Blasco. On the ground, shortstop, fair. Over to first. 1 down. The leadoff man is retired. There'll be nobody on, 1 out here for Henry Weicker. Pitch. Hit deep to right center field. That's going to get down in the gap. Weicker will stay at first on a good throw from right field. It'll be a long single for Henry Weicker. So now 1 on and 1 out here for Jack Tishman. See if the Raiders look to advance the runner here with 1 out. The pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Pitch to Tishman, and he gets the bunt down. Up to second will go Weicker. The throw to first will be in time. It'll be 2 down. Here in the 5th will be Isaac Weicker at the plate. And it will not be Isaac Weicker at the plate as Max Guifre is going to pinch hit here for Isaac Weicker. So Max Guifre pinch hitting here, trying to extend the Raider lead here. So they lead at 4-3 here in the 5th. The pitch. Taken for a called strike, 0-1. Weicker on second, 2 men out. Guifre at the plate. Fastball taken for strike 2, 0-2. Pitch. Fastball gets away, and up to third will go Weicker. There's now men on third with 2 outs. And the count will be 1-2 to the pinch hitter Guifre.
Come on, Max, let's go, kid. We need you.
1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, strike 3, and the inning is over. The Raiders strand a man on third. We're through 5. Raiders lead it 4-3. Back here, top of the 6th, here on Wellesley Media, Brad Marchetti back on the mound. Raiders lead it 4-3. Pitch. Taking up and in for a ball, 1-0. It will be number 21, Nate Porak at the plate, the third baseman. Pitch, taking high, 2-0.
Go, Brad.
Pitch, taken for a strike. 2-1. Pitch. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Marchetti using the fastball exclusively here in this at-bat. Trying to pound the zone. The 2-2. Fouled back. We'll do it again. 2-2. Curveball on the ground. Second base. Lieberman over to first. 1 down. One down here in the 6th. Raiders leading it 4-3. Will be Sean McCarthy on the mound. Not on the mound, at the plate. Brad Marquette's still on the mound. That has not changed. Pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Good fastball from Marquette that time. Marquette pretty much a fastball, curveball guy here today. Pitch. Fastball in there, 0-2. Curveball in there, strike 3. Good pitch from Marquette. And there are 2 down here in the 6th. We'll bring up the pitcher, Brian Goggin, here with 2 down here in the 6th. Fastball in there, strike 1. Marquette pounding the zone here in this inning. Pitch, taken for a ball outside. One. Fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. Curveball, fouled away.
Come on, Brad, stick with us. Too much info to be doing that.
We'll do it again. So 1-2. Fastball up, 2-2.
Come on, Brad.
2-2. Fastball, and they say fouled off. Carroll unable to hang on that time. Two. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 3. And the Rebels go down 1-2-3 here in the 6th. Raiders lead it 4-3. Still dogging, all right. Back here, bottom of the 6th here at Sprague Field. Brian Goggin back on the mound for the 6th inning. And it will be Tommy Lieberman leading it off for the Raiders. Pitch from Goggin. Fastball in there, strike 1. 0-1 to the Raiders' second baseman. Pitch. Fastball taken outside, 1-1.
Go with 5. Go with 5 plus 1. 15 plus 1. Get hot.
Pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-2.
Good, Tommy, you good. Top 1. TJ. Hey, well, he'll get the
1-2. Fastball misses, 2-2.
TJ, what do you say, TJ? Hey, TJ. Come on, TJ. Hey, TJ.
Fastball lined to right center field. And that'll be over his head. And will fall for a hit. Lieberman gonna head for third. No. He will remain at second. Lieberman holding at second base with a leadoff double. Will be Jack Wazell at the plate looking to drive in an insurance run for the Raiders with men on second and nobody out. The bunt is popped up and foul. Wiesel trying to advance the runner.
Come on now, Jack. Stick four. Show me something, kid.
0-1 to Wiesel. Swung on and popped up foul down the line.
Come on now, Jack. Hey, Weasel. Get him over. Keep on tail. Hey, Weasel. Hey, four. Get that Jack, boys.
0-2. Curveball hits Wiesel. No!
Bob, what do you expect? It's a curveball. You gotta be kidding me, Bob.
They're going to say he leaned into it. And so it is 1-2 here. Pitch, fouled off. Possible play for the first baseman here? No. Be out of play.
Hey, fight, Weasel, make him pay. Hey, green team. Make him pay. Go, green team, kid. Hey, get hot, get hot, get hot. Get hot. Come on, Jack.
Pitch, fastball, on the ground is short. Lieberman and is dropped at short. So Wiesel will reach on the error in E6 that time, and the Raiders have runners at the corners here with no one out. We'll bring up Brendan Dolan here on RBI spot. So Raiders look to grab some insurance here.
Go, James.
Pitch, taken outside.
Come on, buddy. Oh, you go. Hey, Diesel.
Pitch, taken for a called strike.
Go,
1-1 to the Raiders center fielder. Goggins steps off that time. Runners back to their bases. Pitch. Outside. Something going on here now. The ump taking time out. Pitch. Fouled away. 2-2 the count to the Raiders center fielder. Pitch. Swung on, hit deep to left field. Over is the left fielder. That will fall for a foul ball down the line and left. We'll do it again, still 2-2. Pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt, 3-2. Pitch. Fastball. Fouled off.
Holy cow, win this, bro. Hey, win it. Nice, dude. Come on. Find it. Here you go, Diesel. Nah, we staying out. Go, Diesel. Hey, kid. Hey, Nine. Yeah, Brad, hey, D. Nine. Stay down, Nine. In the battle, kid. In there, kid.
Payoff pitch to Dolan. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one out here in the 6th. Will be Jackson Posnick at the plate in an RBI spot. Just a fly ball would drive in the Raiders' 5th run of the game and give the Raiders some insurance heading into the top of the 7th. Posnick got the plate against Brian Goggin. Pitch. Foul away on 1.
Hey, pause. Come on now, 1-3. Hey, pause. My boy, suck it up now. Let's go, pause. Hey, pause. Hey, pause. Come on now, pause. Hey, 1-3. Pause. Here's a hit, pause. Hey, open it up here, pause. Come on out there.
The 0-1. Curveball hit to left center field. Over is the left fielder. Center fielder will make the catch. Tagging from third base and scoring is Lieberman. And we've got ourselves a 5-3 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. Will now be a runner on first with 2 down for Brad Marchetti. The Raiders now leading 5-3. Pitch, runner goes, foul back.
No sound system, Peter?
Yeah. Throw back to first. Not in time that time.
Come on, Brad. Hey, 2-3. Let's go, Brad. Hey, where we go, kid? Hey, hot with 2 here. 2-3. Let's go, Brad.
Pitch. Inside. 1-1.
Hey, hop out here. 2-3.
Pitch. Swung on and it's out of the way. It's coming a little too close to me for my comfort, but the third baseman will make the catch as it stays in play to retire the side. Through 6 innings now, the Raiders lead at 5-3. Okay, sure. Back here at Sprague Field, top of the 7th inning, Jackson Posnick going to be out there playing third base after driving in the Raiders' insurance run here to give them a 5-3 lead heading into this top of the 7th. Brad Marchetti will be back on the mound for his 7th inning of work as he goes for the complete game here against Walpole today. It is going to be Cam Martin, the left fielder, at the plate to lead things off here in the 7th for the Rebels. So they need 2 runs here in the top of the 7th to tie the game. Pitch. In there, 0-1. Go 1. In there for a strike. 0-2. Marchetti pounding the strike zone with fastballs here. Pitch. swung on and missed. One down here in the 7th.
Hey, adios, good boy.
Be Andrew Moore, the center fielder, at the plate. Looking to get the Rebels a base runner here with one down. Pitch. Taken inside for ball 1. Pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, Brad.
Pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Good fastball from Marchetti. Marchetti using the fastball exclusively here in the 7th. 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. Two. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Marchetti to begin the 7th, and the Raiders are 1 out away from a victory here. The last chance for the Rebels will be Liam McCabe here. Pitch. Fastball on the ground, shortstop, Weicker. Over to first to get him, and that will do it here. The Wellesley Raiders defeat the Walpole Rebels 5-3 on a complete game 3-run performance from Brad Marchetti, who was excellent throughout. Raiders get a key insurance run in the bottom of the 6th from Jackson Posnick. Some great pitching from Brad Marchetti throughout, and that led them to a 5-3 victory here today. For Greg Story on camera, I am Peter Santo. The final score here, the Wellesley Raiders 5, the Walpole Rebels 3.